Hi, welcome back to Generic Fun 95, and I have a little update just now. I'm catching up on my college work. I just have to view a discussion board and do a discussion board and submit it, and I have to study for a test on for a quiz on Sunday. I'm taking a psychology class, and I'm going to do that later, but I'm going to be showing you a certain videotape. This is the last videotape I'm ever going to buy, I think, unless I find more nostalgic videotapes. But I'm going to tell you a story about this tape in particular. I had this tape in the 90s, around when I was when my sister and I were 2 or 3 years old, back up in New Hampshire before we moved to Connecticut. Our parents got us a videotape. This was when our dad was still alive. Got this videotape for us for whenever. Just got this tape for us for Christmas, actually. Christmas of '98. And it was actually. And they got it from a yard sale because it was second hand. It was second hand from a yard sale, and we grew fond of it and grew up with it, and we liked the songs and the dances. We kind of liked dancing at the time, but now we don't so much like dancing at all now. When I'm recording this on my iPhone 6S, just to change things up a bit for recording quality. And I already told you that I'm going to do some homework later, but I'll catch up on that. I'm doing good with school right now. I currently have a B in psychology. However, last night I might have made some mistakes with the discussion board and I might get a slightly lower grade, but I'll just consider that a lesson on following close attention to what the professor says in the assignment. And I'm still doing online class. Pretty soon I'm going to be doing in-person classes. And I'm going to be going back to working out tomorrow because a couple days ago I went out with my mom to a diner and I had an overload of sugar, and I got kind of tired, but I'll be fully recovered tomorrow. And today is now Thursday the 25th, so I'm going to be showing you. I decided I would take some time to be showing you a certain videotape that I'm going to be watching later. And it's not that long, so. And also, I've been doing my usual at work too. I got some days off, finish my homework and start working out again, and maybe making some videos like this and getting other things done around the house. And I might actually. There's also kind of a workout tape, and yeah, it's kind of a workout tape. And at first, I couldn't remember what the tape was called, and I was remembering it, and I was like, "What was that video? What was that video?" I remembered it was on a VHS tape. And then I remembered that it was on a VHS tape, but I couldn't remember what tape it was on. So I ended up looking. I thought it was a kid's dance video or something, but I couldn't find the exact tape yet. But it took me about a week or so, 5 to 7 days, to find it with research and memory. Also had to remember what the cover looked like. So I typed in keywords like dance or videos, and all of a sudden I found it. There it was. There it was on eBay for only $3. And also, when I got it, it was in very good condition. Like, it was barely been even used at all. And the film strip looked fine, no mold at all. It looked almost brand new. And yeah, it looked almost brand new. And then, sorry, I'm trying to think of what to say. And it was too good to be true. And I remembered the dances in the video. I thought it was from the late 80s or early 90s. It turned out it was from the early 90s because of the style and the video quality and the clothes that those kids wore in the videos. I'm talking about none other, and also, this was one of the only 2 copies I found on eBay. There's only 1 copy left if you could find it. There might be more out there, I don't know. But at some point it was common, and I think it's rare. I thought it was rare these days, but now it's now it was common, but a lot of them got ruined in floods or lost or broken. But I finally found a copy. And I'm talking about none other than all-time favorites dances video. This is the video I remember growing up. It was a fun video to dance to. Down here it says, join the party, kick your feet and clap your hands for the best dance party around. I'm only watching it out of nostalgia. Lyrics and written instructions enclosed. It's from Kimbo Video. And here's the sides. They're both the same. I'm sure some of you remember this tape too. 1993. I think it was actually from 91. I'm not quite sure. This might have some old dances from 50s, 60s, but... Alright, here's the tape. See the cover of the tape. This is the last VHS tape I'm ever going to buy. I don't see a print date or I never saw a print date or week and year code on here, but look, I'm going to turn on the light so you can see better. And bring it over here. Look how much of good condition this is. It looks almost new. And they were selling it for only $3. Very happy about it. I also got a DVD version of this, but it's not going to be here for a couple more days. And it also came with instructions on how to dance. The twists you could just randomly twist around. But for the next one, called, it's probably on the next page, Rocky Top. Touch left heel in front, then step L foot in place. I never paid attention to it much, and there's the limbo. There's all the songs. I want to watch this video, so... Well, I'm planning on raking the grass today and plant the grass seed, but maybe after this video, because it'll give me energy to wake up and... Give me energy to wake up and rake the grass, so I'm going to watch this. I'm getting some time to do things I need to do, but I also have to keep in mind about my homework too. So I'm getting back in there. But I hate to say this, but I'm afraid to upload the tape to YouTube because I'll get blasted for copyright, for sure. I wanted to get consent from Kimbo Video, but I don't know if they exist anymore, so I'm just gonna not do it. And KV100V, I wonder what that means. Just gonna not record. I mean, just not upload it to YouTube because I'll get in very big trouble and arrested, and I don't want that, and neither do you. You could find the DVD of this. Also, I'll give you verbal. The reason why I got 2 of the same content on different media, on different types of physical media, is because I want to show if there are any differences between the 2. And if I find any differences in the tape, I'll tell you verbally and not show you, because like a rare closing or rare opening or whatever. And see what's different. Or I could actually record those parts like I used to do with some briefly doing VHS tape openings. And now I just figured I'd end the final VHS tape purchase ever on my channel and in life with this. And that is, unless I remember other things from my childhood that I can't remember yet. But if you want this video, you can get a DVD of it on either eBay or Amazon. And then I'll tell you the differences on the VHS tape, or record the differences on the VHS tape. So, like I used to do with recording openings and closings of rare closings of VHS tapes. Alright, so I'm going to watch this, and I'll see you guys all next time. Bye.